Hey friends, welcome to another Wolverine live stream. I just wanted to pop on here really quick and say hello because it's been a while. Yeah. The last video that I did was my recommendations for herbal books, and I got a lot of really good responses off of that. So I wanted to let you guys know that I'm planning on doing a few more herbal tutorials here soon. I'm going to be giving my recommendations for aromatherapy books and a couple for like anatomy and physiology for people that really want to get deeper into it. But I wanted to pop on and say hello because I've got a lot going on this week and last week, and I just know that I've been neglecting my YouTube channel. So I wanted to come and say, hi, I'm okay. I'm doing great right now. I have a funeral to go to on Friday, but today is family movie night, so I won't be here for very long. I just wanted to really quickly stop in and say hello. But yeah, I'm doing okay. So here in Colorado, well, where I am in Colorado, we've been having some like crazy weather where it snowed yesterday, and the day before that it was like 80 degrees. So my eds is kind of like giving me fits. So today I hung out in my pajamas all day. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, I don't know. There's been a lot going on lately, and I have recently been invited to South Dakota for the Lakota Sundance this year. And so that's on my mind. And then in May, which is before the Sundance, I'm going to Mesa Verde with my family on a field trip. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I just have like a lot of future planning going on, and it's kind of like this lull right now where I'm getting ready to ship out my my May subscription boxes. Well, getting ready to make them, and then it'll be gearing up for summer. So it should be a good time. I'm hoping this year, after I get my vaccine, to do some local farmers markets and things. Like that's what I used to do before the pandemic, because we did farmers markets on the weekends. So I'm hoping to do that as well. Do you guys have any good summer plans coming up now that spring is finally springing? If you do, let me know, because I'm just so interested in what everybody's up to. I know you guys can all see me. I can't see any of you, so you're these mysterious names on the internet, and it's kind of fun. But other than that, let's see. I don't have much in the way of news. I spoke to my dad the other day. I know some of you might not be aware what's going on with my dad. Some of you that have been here from the beginning have been here for the whole vague kind of explanations. But I spoke to my dad the other day, and what has happened over the course of the past few months is he got really sick. He thought he had coronavirus. It turns out he had an infection in his leg. He had to have that leg amputated. And then he has been basically in the hospital since. They did send him home for like, I want to say like a week, and decided that he wasn't ready to be at home. So now he's back in the hospital. But I tried calling him the other day, and he told me that they actually removed a bunch of his bottom teeth, so it hurts too much to talk. So if you guys could keep praying for him, I would appreciate that. He's having a really hard time. And my dad's a tough dude. Like, he won't ever let you know that he's having a hard time because he covers everything with humor, sort of like me. But he's having a very hard time. So if you could keep him in your prayers, I really appreciate that. It's kind of hard not being able to talk to him like face to face, like not being able to go visit him. But I have been trying to like talk to him on the phone a couple times a week. And I message him on Facebook and stuff. So we do talk, but actually we talk more now than we ever have like my whole life. So it's kind of like this sad, sweet thing where I feel like I finally have a relationship with him, but it's also still a complicated, I don't know. We have a complicated relationship, but so yeah, just keep him in your prayers, please. I really and truly appreciate that. Also, if you could keep my friend's mom in my prayers, or in your prayers, in my prayers too. I know I mentioned it that I had a friend who on March 28th went hiking by herself with her dog outside of Loveland, Colorado, and she was missing for a few days, and then they found her deceased. So if you could keep her family in your prayers. Her funeral is coming up on Friday, and it's just I'm okay now, but like the feeling of everybody else's grief is weighing really heavy on my heart. So if you could just like uplift them in whatever kind of prayer you do, I do appreciate that. Hi, Tammy. It's nice to see you here. I hope you're doing well. I was just popping on before dinner to say, hey, everybody, I'm okay, because I know I've been like super neglectful of my YouTube lately. I want to I want to get better at this. Like I did actually I should have used it for this video, but I did get myself some fancy new equipment that of course is nowhere within reach because why would I keep it next to me during a Facebook or a YouTube live? So I got this thing to hold my phone for when I'm making tutorials. It's good to see you too, Tammy. Do you see this thing? This thing is so crazy, right? Like I got it on Amazon and it grabs your table and then it holds your phone and it's really stiff. So I'm hoping to do some more crochet tutorials, maybe like a plan with me to go through my planner. And then for my herbal videos, I'm going to be, instead of being like right up into the jar that I'm doing stuff in, it'll be higher up. So this is kind of cool. The brand is called Try One and it was like, I don't know, like $12 or something, maybe a little bit more. And then I got a really fancy microphone that I should absolutely be using right now, and I'm not because I don't know where I put it. My husband would be laughing if he knew because he and I are so excited about like being more professional on YouTube and Facebook and stuff for my business. And I want to say I really appreciate those of you that have bought stuff off my Etsy. I did not really see YouTube as being a viable business thing for me, but you guys have been so super supportive and really craving those herbal videos. So like, thank you. I'm sorry I haven't been so great about like putting out tutorials, but I'm practicing. I'm learning, you know. But how are you, Tammy? I would love to know. Do you have any fun plans for this summer? It's starting to get warm outside. It snowed yesterday where I'm at, and then it was 80 degrees the day before that, and then today I think it's in the 70s. So it's a little bit crazy. But 80 degrees means that summer is almost here, and so I'm really excited. I'm gonna do so much stuff outside this year. I have my wheelchair, so we're gonna do things. This will be my first full summer with my wheelchair, and I'm excited because before I was like stuck in bed all summer. And so now that I have my chair, I can go all over the place. I'm like ridiculously happy about it. But yeah, it's it's a good day. I'm having a good day. I just haven't really made very many YouTubes lately because I don't feel like I have much to talk about that's happy. And I always feel guilty or like I don't know if guilty is the right word. I feel bad, like I'm burdening you guys if I come on here and I talk about how much pain I'm in, or if I talk about going to a funeral this week, or if I talk about my dad's health. It just feels kind of like I'm burdening you with my problems, and I don't want to do that. You plan to sit in your new chair your brother made for you. Your brother made you a chair? Is he like a woodworker or that's amazing. My brother used to like lock me in the closet when we were kids. He's never made me anything. He's given me a lot of headaches, but he's never actually made me anything. A new hobby. That's so sweet. What a nice brother. I'm going to have to tell my brother, like, I expect him to start making me furniture. Be like, Tammy's brother is making her furniture. What are you giving me? That's awesome. I think it's great. I've had so many of my friends learn new hobbies since the beginning of the pandemic. Like, I've converted, I think, 4 or 5 of my friends into crocheters, which is really exciting. So I just love seeing all this new creativity not that the pandemic is a good thing, but I think that the time to ourselves and the quiet has allowed for some serious creating to happen. And that is so freaking cool. He used to give you headaches. Yeah, maybe my brother and I will grow out of giving each other headaches someday. We give each other a really hard time. Yeah, it's mostly just crap giving, but he's a sweetheart and I love him. And I know that he would, save me from a fire or whatever. But yeah, we definitely used to fight like cats and dogs. I think it's because he's a Gemini and I'm a Capricorn. So like I'm unyielding and he's just whatever Geminis are. He's still a mess. Yeah, my brother is starting to like get his stuff into a somewhat defined pile. I'm really proud of him. He's made some huge changes this past year, and He's my older brother, but I always kind of feel like he's my little brother because I was always scrappy when I was younger, and I used to beat people up for making fun of him, and, like, it should have been the other way around, but, I don't know, I'm just really proud of him because he's starting to be less of a mess, but yeah, I love my brother and his wife. I love his wife too. She's such a sweetheart. Like, they're just good people. Um, but I feel like we don't really grow out of, like, the sibling rivalry thing until, I don't know, I'm 34 this year, and I feel like I'm just now starting to see my brother as, like, a respectable adult. Well, my brother was definitely the evil Gemini most of the time when we were kids. Yeah, he occasionally has the good had the good twin come out. I mean, sometimes he'd share his Halloween candy with me if it was something he didn't want, but mostly he was just a butt. Um, I used to follow him around everywhere because I wanted to, like, be near him because he's my big brother, right? And I loved him, and I see the same thing happening with my daughter and my son. I would go everywhere with him, and then I remember when he hit, like, 12, 13, he didn't think it was cool to hang out with his little sister anymore, so he used to, like, push me away, and I was so heartbroken, and I think I held that against him for, like, all of my 20s. I was still, like, I felt so betrayed because, to Capricorns, loyalty is everything, and so that was. Oh, yeah, so are you the oldest then, Tammy? Are you of 3, or do you have more siblings than that? Because I just have the one brother, and then I have a half sister who unfortunately, I didn't get to grow up with, but I have a relationship with her now as an adult. And that's been interesting because we have daughters that are close to the same age. And, like, we have a lot in common, even though we didn't grow up in the same neighborhood. We didn't grow up in the same state, like, different families, different classes, just so much about us is different, but we have so many things in common. It's amazing how genetics work. Um, 2 little brother I don't know if I could handle having a little brother. I was pretty spoiled. You're the eldest of 3. Oh, so you're probably really responsible, huh? And maybe a little pushy. I know my brother was always a little pushy and bossy. But I mean, I'm one of those that likes to get your goat, you know? Like, I feel like as a little sister, there's this element of revenge that has to happen, and then, like, pranking, it's like covert operations. Yeah, you're a little pushy, Tammy. It's good though. That means you get stuff done. You're a team leader. I'm just obnoxious most of the time. No, not really. I have my moments. Anyway, I am, like, so excited about today because the sun is up and it's beautiful. I saw some crocuses. We went for a walk the other day. I saw some crocuses popping up through the soil. And then, of course, it snowed, but there's still, it only snowed like maybe a quarter of an inch. And now there's, like, buds on the trees, and we have our seedlings started. I'll have to give you guys a tour of those. But yeah, I am getting really excited because spring and summer are my seasons. It doesn't hurt as bad, and I can get outside and just be in nature, and I'm really excited about it. So, who else do I have on here? I only see Tammy. Are you guys hiding from me? I promise I don't bite. Maybe they're hiding from you, Tammy. They're like, "Oh, she's a big sister. We better walk the line." No, just kidding. But you live in Ohio. Oh, nice. Yeah, Colorado. So I don't know if you've ever been to Colorado or not, or anybody watching has ever been to Colorado or not, but it was literally 80 degrees the day before yesterday. And then it snowed yesterday afternoon. I think it got down to like 40. And then today it's back up in the 70s. So it's a little, crazy. Hi, Jane Stevens from the UK. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for coming out of the woodworks. I always wonder who's watching me. You creeps. No, I'm kidding. It is kind of weird though, because it's like having a one-way conversation. If I'm not looking at the chat and I'm just looking at the camera and I'm talking, it's literally like I'm talking to myself because I just have my face here in the screen that's huge. So it's nice to see who's here. I remember the first live that I did, I was really creeped out because it was just me for, I don't know, probably the first 10 minutes. And then people started to pop on and nobody said anything. And so I thought, am I doing a bad job? It's so weird. It's like a chat room, but you get performance anxiety because you're, like, on camera. But I don't feel that way when I do, I don't know if any of you guys have done, like, Zoom meetings, or I'm sure everybody's done a Zoom meeting by now. I don't feel that way when everybody's on camera, but when you're on camera, and nobody else is, you kind of feel like a crazy person because you're just talking to yourself. So I appreciate you popping in and saying hello. Do you have any big plans for the summer, Jane? Are you going to do anything fun? Go anywhere? You got any trips planned? I know my kids are really excited about the warm weather. I have a lot of plans for the backyard this year. We are going to make a mess and get dirty, and we're going to play with water. It's going to be so much fun. But the garden is what I'm really excited about. So far, we have cucumbers, honeydew, pumpkins, butternut squash, endives, lavender, bee balm, lemon balm, sage, savory. And then I think we're getting some tomato plants from a friend and, oh, cayenne and serrano peppers. I have so much, and potatoes. We have so much stuff growing already, and it's not even Mother's Day. You see me in Crochet Rocks when she does lives? Yep, that's how that's how most people find my channel, actually. I feel like Tammy is single-handedly responsible for like 90% of my subscriber base, which I'm so grateful for, and I love Tammy. I actually won one of her giveaways not long ago, and she gave me a whole bunch of really pretty yarn. Of course, I don't have it here. It's all the way over there. I don't want to. I don't want to leave you guys. Did I tell you guys yet about my new planner? I'm so excited about this. I don't know if you guys ever have used plum paper planners before. I'm going to cover up my personal information and show you this. Look at how pretty this is, you guys. Drink coffee, mold mines, crochet, repeat. Because I homeschool and I crochet and I do drink a lot of coffee. I should probably lay off the coffee. But I'm excited about this because I am planning for the summer. And if you guys would be interested in doing a planning video with me, let me know. But yeah, we're doing this. I homeschool, and right now we're doing this farm and garden unit. You don't have anything planned for the summer? That's okay. You know, sometimes just winging it is a really good plan. I'm a big planner. I think it's because I'm a Capricorn. But we're doing, so I homeschool and we're doing a farm and garden unit right now because it coincides with like the planting season. And the second week of May, I'm so excited. We're going to go to Mesa Verde National Park here in Colorado and check out the dwellings of the Puebloan people and the ancient farming practices that they did. So I'm really excited about that. My kids don't know we're going yet, so they're not, not in on it. And then I was talking about it earlier later in the summer, I have been invited up to South Dakota for the Lakota Sundance ceremony this year. And honestly, I'm like kind of scared. I've done ceremonies with a good friend of mine who's Lakota several times, and it's always been such a beautiful and sacred experience, but Sundance is like a really big deal, so I'm a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. But that's been on my mind today, just what I'm gonna do later this summer. But I really wanted to pop on because I feel like other than the herbal books video that I did, most of my videos lately have been like, oh my God, I'm having a hard time. Bad stuff is happening. Bad news, bad news, bad news. So today, I didn't sleep great last night, but I have pretty good energy. It's family movie night, so I'm really excited about that. And, spring is outside. I'm so excited. So I wanted to pop on and do like a video when I'm in a good mood. Yeah, it is great. And like my friend Wilbur is like, he's a very humble person, like very sweet, very humble person. And like, I want to be there for him. But at the same time, it's a little overwhelming because the ceremonies that I have done are very intense and it's a lot. So, and I'm in a wheelchair now, most of the time. So it's a little bit logistically difficult to figure out, but that's the plan anyway. I'm really hoping to go up there this summer, and not just for Sundance, but like just see the people that I love and hang out and joke and laugh and all that. So it should be a good time. And to pray, because I feel like after this past year, the whole world really needs just so much prayer, and I want to be there and offer my prayers in whatever way I can. So it should be good. Like, it emotionally is going to be amazing for me. I know it's just physically it's going to be difficult. So I'm trying to like mentally prepare for that, but that's something I'm excited about. So I wanted to tell you guys about. And yeah. Oh, other things I'm excited about that I always forget to tell you guys about. On my Etsy right now, you can order the subscription box for May. I'm going to go grab the April subscription box I have left over to show you guys really quick. May's theme is grounding, April's was purity, so or purification, so it's a little bit different, but I'm going to go grab it right now so you can see what I'm talking about. So bear with me. I promise I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me. Sorry, that must have been horribly loud for you guys. I apologize. So, I keep forgetting to mention it on here, and it's kind of the whole reason I started my YouTube was to not necessarily plug my business, but I want to teach herbalism. Crochet just kind of happens to be a hobby that I do, and I figured I can kind of do all of it on the YouTube. So, this is the April subscription box that I made. It comes with a really pretty botanical postcard. And then on the back, what I've been doing is writing a personalized message to each person that buys these. And what I do is I do basically a reading. I draw a tarot card and then give you your personalized message. And then I have instructions for the box, everything that comes in here and how to do your ceremony. And then it's really cute. It's all packed up in little cute tissue paper. Now this is April's. April is sold out. April's theme is purification. I haven't started putting together May's boxes yet, but I also kind of want it to be a surprise. So I figured I'd show you April, and then if you're interested, you can get May's box on my Etsy. So April's box came with some Purity, and it's a tea blend. It does have a tea bag in here. You can't see it, but it's an organic tea blend with red clover, calendula, rose, hibiscus, and spearmint. I tried it. It's amazing. A sage smudge, which here, I'll let you guys smell it. I wish that you could smell through the camera because these things do smell amazing. Then a handmade vanilla candle with organic beeswax from here in Colorado. Again, wish you guys could smell it. I think the candle's about 4 ounces, so it's a good size. And then a little bar of homemade organic coconut oil soap with frankincense, or not frankincense, sandalwood and lemon. And it suds really well. I love this soap. And then lastly, excuse the rustling, a little roller ball of Purity essential oil blend. So it's olive oil with vetiver, cedarwood, and sage in here. And then it's a little roller ball so you can put it on like perfume. And this box, I actually did a giveaway on my Instagram, which is at crowlady117. If you guys want to follow me, I did a giveaway on my Instagram, and my friend Megan won it, and I'm so happy for her because she really wanted the box, but it was sold out, so she got the last one. May's box, I'm beginning to put together now. It comes with a tea blend, a bath bomb, an intuitively chosen crystal just for you. It comes with some other goodies and an essential oil roller. And I'm really excited about this because I wasn't sure how people were going to respond to a subscription box, but the goal is to always keep it under $20. And if you are in the UK and you want to, I mean, I can't pay for shipping, but if you are in the UK and you wanted to get one of these boxes, I would figure it out with you. We could figure out the cheapest way to get it there. Because I have sent things to the UK. It just takes ages. So I wouldn't put anything that would go bad in here, obviously. But that's something, email me. We'll figure it out. And then a few other things that are in the shop that I'm really excited about. Body butter. So this is organic body butter. It's made with shea, coconut oil, olive oil, vanilla and cassia essential oils, and vanilla extract. It smells like a snickerdoodle cookie, and it melts just like butter. It's amazing. That's new in the shop. And then I have, these aren't new, but I did just make a new batch, so I figured I'd tell you about them. I have my Sacred Breath chest rub. I made this at the start of the pandemic along with a tea blend called Sacred Breath, specifically to help with the symptoms of coronavirus and opening the lungs. But this is also great for like seasonal allergies or congestion or a cough. And it smells, I really wish you guys could smell this. It smells amazing. It has, I can't remember everything I put in here. It has olive and coconut oil, beeswax, ravensara, oregano, thyme, lavender, rosemary, bay laurel, and frankincense. So that's also on my Etsy, which I will put in the description once this goes to like being a regular video. And then I also just made another batch of my badass balm. And if you guys have ordered this, and like, I got to tell you, I'm so happy, and the reviews you've left me have been amazing, and I feel so supported by you guys. Like, thank you so much. Right now, Badass Balm is $12 with free shipping in the US. If you need to order it internationally, message me on Etsy, and I will, again, figure out the shipping situation and what's the cheapest, because this would be fine to go overseas. Even if it sat for like 4 weeks, it would be fine. Customs, you know. But that is all new in the shop, and I'm really excited because a lot of the things that I had in the shop before, I've taken new product pictures of. My husband got me a light box, so I'm like an actual professional now, and I was playing around with it with my son. I wonder if I can show this to you. You guys are going to laugh. So my son wanted to see how it worked, so we took some pictures last night of Dr. Pepper. My son was joking that it's a Dr. Pepper in space because we also did how cool is that? Right? I know there's like a glare on the phone. I'm sorry. But so my husband got me a light box, so I've been taking new product pictures and they look so cool. So badass balm there. It's just really exciting. So I'm starting to feel like an actual professional, although I've got to maybe polish this a bit, the YouTube. So yeah, those are exciting things that are in the shop right now. Again, if you're international and you're interested, let me know. We can figure out shipping. And if you are in like the UK and you want to order, you know, let's say that you wanted to order May's subscription box. Again, this one was April's, but May's is similar, just different items. If you wanted to order it for May, it would probably get there in June because of the way customs have been. But if you are in the UK and you pay for shipping, like message me on Etsy. I'll probably throw in like a badass balm or something for you for the trouble, because it takes so long to get there and it does cost to ship things. So, you know, that's something, it is an option. I don't have it listed as international shipping right now, but I'm happy to make like a custom listing just for you, or, you know, to work something out, because I don't want you guys to miss out on stuff that's good too. I think I'm going to send Miss Tammy over on Crochet Rocks a badass balm, because I think she's a badass and she has done so much for my channel. So don't tell her though. She has to watch the video if she wants to know. I was thinking for Mother's Day I'd send it, and then I remembered that you guys have a different Mother's Day than we do. So if anybody knows her birthday, you know, that would be something that might be a fun one to send to her. But anyway, that's all I've got going on. So I've been working busy. And the next things that are coming up in the shop that I haven't put up yet are, I'm going to be doing some different essential oil rollers for like sleep. One of them is called Slumber. And I'm planning on doing a migraine box, which isn't a monthly subscription, but it'll be a box like this. And in the box will be tea for a migraine. There'll be an essential oil roller for migraines. And then there'll probably be like, I don't know, I'd have to think, maybe like a headache balm or something similar. Maybe a crocheted eye mask. I don't know. I'd have to figure it out. But that's coming up as soon as I figure out what all I want to put in there. I do mean Tracy. Yes, Tracy from Crochet Rocks. If you know her birthday, let me know, because like I said, she's basically responsible for my channel, and I want to send her one of these. I have her PO box, but I don't have her birthday. I wanted to send it to her for Mother's Day, but we have like our Mother's Day is I think May 8th or May 9th. And you guys already had yours? I don't so I'm an ignorant American. I don't know when your guys' Mother's Day is, but I know that it has already passed. So yeah, Jane, if you know or you can find out, let me know. I feel like her birthday is earlier in the year, but I'll find some excuse. Maybe I'll just send it to her just because. Or like a really late birthday present if her birthday's already passed. Yeah, see, I'll send it to her for American Mother's Day then. I'm terrible about holidays. Did you know on Easter, I didn't even know it was Easter until somebody pointed it out to me. I'm like, oh my God. If I don't write it down, it falls out of my brain. But I'm going to go because it's family movie night and it's dinner time. And I just wanted to pop on and say hello and show you guys me smiling and not crying. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for popping on and being here. Thank you for commenting, Tammy and Jane. It was a lovely conversation. Don't forget to check out my Etsy. I will put that in the description box. Also, my email if you're in the UK and you wanted to ask questions or order something, by all means, contact me. I'm happy to work anything out with you guys. And then don't tell Tracy. Don't tell Tracy that I'm sending her stuff. And if I called her by the wrong name, just it's brain fog. I didn't get to bed until like 4 in the morning last night. So it's amazing that I have the energy that I do. But yeah, today was pretty good. So, oh yeah, you have a good evening. That is late. All right, you guys. Well, have a wonderful night, day, whatever time it is where you are. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks again for coming by. Don't forget to wash your hands, wear your masks, be kind to yourselves and each other, and never, ever forget what a beautiful, sacred, and beloved being that you are. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.